welcome to another Thrifting Live. I'm just in Longsdale, charity shop down the road, and I saw Indiana Jones Last Crusade and Indiana Jones Fate of Atlantis PC double pack. Usually when you see games loose, not in the big box, it kind of puts you off, doesn't it? But no, this one's pretty spicy, man. It's like $29.99, buy it now on eBay. So I was like, what the hell? It was even sweeter when I found out how much I was going to pay for it, because I didn't know what price they had on like CDs, because obviously they're going to think it's a CD with it being in the jewel case. But I thought I'll have a look what else they got while I'm in here. And I think it was Jurassic World sealed up on Blu-ray. I thought it was alright because I used to buy them games with the ultraviolet, code where you could download them onto your account and keep them. But apparently the ultraviolet thing's not a thing anymore. So if you had any games on there, you've lost them. But you can still redeem the codes, but you have to do it on Google now instead, on the Google Play Store. So I might do that anyways, but it's still sealed up right now. But yeah, when I took them to the counter, the woman was like, 50p? I was like, what, for both of them? And you're like, yeah. So I paid 25p a piece. I was like, what? 25p for that Indiana Jones games is sickening, mate. So we're in York now. I found Beyond Good and Evil. That was pretty spicy. We didn't find out all day, me and my mate Stevie. But as soon as we come in this one, it all started happening. What else was there? There was Spec Ops: The Line. They're all like $1.99, $2.99, so they're all coming in thrifty. SSX Tricky, which is a £7 game in CEX. All hail SSX Tricky. But Stevie points out Time Splitters 2 in a minute. There you go. I was like, oh, I even missed that one. Getting some tricks, getting some tips from the chef master. But it was pretty dry apart from this. This was the only boob we had, was this one, because I picked it up because I wanted Condemned 2 on PS3 rather than Xbox, but it didn't have the disc in it. But it's not like you're in a position to go back, because it's like £12.50 on a bus. So I just took the hit on that one. I got that ATV game on PSP. That was alright. I think that was on the money in CEX. I didn't bother with Modern Warfare 4. I was unsure, but I thought, nah, I'll bother with that one. I think I did end up picking up Modern Warfare 2 and 3 there, just in case they were still spicy on the credit. I think that was a bit of a bust, that one as well. I think the credit's only like £1.60 a piece now. I paid £2 for them. That one though, Blitz the League 2, that was pretty good. I think CX started for 12, and it was only $2.99. So that one was pretty decent score. I wasn't expecting much from it, but it's unusual, isn't it? I'd never really seen that one before, so it was a good one to have a punt on. Yeah, it's there we go. Modern Warfare 3, get that one. I was actually picking that up for someone at work. Annie at work had asked me because a kid wanted it, but it was really scratched. So I said to her, "You don't really want this one. You're best off just going to CEX, because this was the one I picked up was real scratched." And then Modern Warfare 2 as well. But I mean, it's in CEX now because Sweet talked to them while they were checking the disc while I was trading it in. But yeah, that's like my Speechcraft goes up in CEX every time I go in there. But I mean, they've got a disc resurfacer, haven't they? Sometimes you get a stickler for the scratch discs. This was pretty good fan as well. Call of Duty Black Ops 3 on 360. So you don't see that one that often. But Black Ops 3 is alright, man. It's like it was the last one that came out on 360 one. It's definitely worth having. I think that was it. I mean, it would have been better if I'd have looked up, but I was kind of drunk at this point. I'd been drinking since we got there. But yeah, you go. You can see them all now. ATV, Condemned 2, Time Splitters 2, SSX Tricky, Spec Ops: The Line, Beyond Good and Evil, which was doing really tidy nick, the Beyond Good and Evil. The one I've got scratched, so that was an upgrade. Blitz League 2, which was probably the best one out of the bunch. And then both the Modern Warfares. I think my mate Stevie's looking up FIFA Street as I'm going through these. Oh yeah, and Black Ops 3. I had a little gander at PSP games. I had to turn the glasses back on, yeah, because I found something else. Obviously, I've been into UMDs recently, and I fucking goon on UMD. That's a pretty spicy one, that. 10 quid CXL that one for. It was only $1.99. So I was like, I'm totally buying this. It's like, because I've been saying about looking on CEX and looking at the UMDs, obviously I've gone high to low, and I've been looking at what's at the top, so I was like, I was well familiar with what was decent in my fabbing. And that one, again with Forza 2 limited edition, CXL that for $5, even though I don't know why, it's like, there's no real reason to have that one over the other one, but yeah, for some reason it's more. So yeah, it was a pretty good score from that British Art Foundation. Right, so we're still in York, in the next one along, which was a Dove House. I'm obviously heading to the games for a skeg. So Witcher 3 Wild Hunts for $6.99, which is a fair price. CX select for £8, so $6.99 is coming in a pound cheaper. And obviously, with me being a bit drunk, it was an easy set. So yeah, I decided to pick that up. I had a quick skeg at The Sims because I thought it might be sealed up, but it wasn't. But yeah, I had a look inside it and everything. It was all alright. Everything was with it, and that. I think it even had the stickers. Well, we'll find out now because I'm opening it. Yeah, it still had the stickers in the soundtrack and everything. So I was like, yeah, that's a no-brainer, really. I've been meaning to replay it. I bought it on Steam, but the computer I've got upstairs isn't up to scratch. So we're back in Hull now. We're in Bernardo's in town. It's still the same old stuff that's on the shelf, but I did see this big box PC game called Cluedo Chronicles Fatal Illusion. I was like, what is this? It was only £2. I mean, I was like, I kind of like the look of it, so I was like, yeah, I'll pick it up for £2. I showed it to my mate Carl, and he was like, I used to always buy crap like that, Hasbro interactive shit, when I thought PC games were race, back in the like early 2000s, you know, when you had a shit graphics card, so you had to buy stuff like that. But yeah, it has a certain appeal, a certain LGR quality to it, you know what I mean? So yeah, I decided to pop on that. But it sent me down a rabbit hole about Clue the movie as well, because I was looking that up and it just come up with like random video about Clue the movie. Whether the actor who plays Mr. Body is in a band. I was like, you what? It's like my new favourite band. So yeah, I was looking at the system requirements. But so we're in CEX now, and me and my mate Carl, again, we're going a bit crazy on this whole Team Ninja thing. We've been collecting Team Ninja games for like the whole of May. I think I'm about 200 quid in the hole, and he's about 400 quid in the hole for the whole lot, really. I mean, I saved some money by trading in some stuff, which is why we're here today. Dead or Alive 6 and Year 2 and Year 1's in here as well. So I was like, I think I had 53 quid's trade, which is just almost the right amount I needed. I think I had to put a couple of quid towards for the next lot. Yeah, because we're in the other CX in town, and I was looking for Ninja Gaiden 3, which they had on Wii U. It's weird, like, we've both been collecting the same games, but we've ended up with a different collection, because I think my mate got it on PS3, and I've ended up with the Wii U version of that. And while I was here, I was looking for the Xbox stuff as well, because they had Dead or Alive Ultimate, the double pack that has Dead or Alive 1 Ultimate and Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate. I was like, where the hell are the Xbox games in this CX? I was walking around like, oh, look at this game I've got for the video, but I was like, where the fuck are the Xbox games? I found them. They were here. So yeah, Dead or Alive Ultimate, which was confusing as well, because I've actually got Dead or Alive Ultimate 1 separately that I bought ages ago, and it was like, me and my mate was wondering, like, why is there a double pack and a single one that has 2 discs in it? And we didn't riddle it out, because apparently it looked like they both come out over here, so whichever one's the preferred one, I guess. So yeah, Dead or Alive Ultimate and Ninja Gaiden 3. I just dropped Ninja Gaiden. I've been dropping a lot of games recently. I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, if you like Team Ninja, like Project Zero, Dead or Alive, all that kind of jav, now's the time to pop on them, man, because the prices are getting really spicy. Especially the Project Zeros, they're skyrocketing. Oh, we're down Newland now. I didn't have the camera glasses on because I was just whipping in this charity shop real quick because I found these earphones in a crate outside. I only had 38p on me, and the woman let me off 2p because she wanted 50p for these Sony earphones. But it's certainly right out because my earphones were on the blink. The AUX cable kept cutting out. So 38p for some earphones, I'm all about that. We're in Skirp down Newland now. I saw Stud in the Stern on Blu-ray. It was only £1.50. I like Stud in the Stern, man. I can get behind that film. So yeah, I decided to pick it up. CX up for £3.50, so £1.50 is a pretty good price. Now, I mean, of all the Disney sort of films and that, I think if I saw Robin Hood as well, I might buy that one too. Stud in the Stern and Robin Hood are where I'm at for the Disney films. I think that's about it. But yeah, so as I said, I'm going to get a movie-ish vibe from this one. I keep buying movies. I did see some DS games. Perfect. I keep saying Perfect Pals. It's just Pair Pals. That's it. It sounds like a fairy convention. But yeah, it's CEX sell that for £4. So it was a bit. It might have sort of almost been worth having, but not really because they only give you like £1.60 credit for it or whatever. The Planet Rescue game was trash, just £1.50 CX sell it for. But Gardening Mama in the American box for £1.50. I think CX sell it for a £5, but that's the PAL version, so it had a little bit more intrigue to the fact that it was a different region. I like those thinner boxes for the DS games. I think they got a better deal with them boxes. I don't really like our chunky boxes. The reason I'm trying to get into Pair Pals is it felt a bit heavy. It had some heft to it. I was like wondering, is there some like more than one game in here? But it turns out it was just a crusty instruction manual to Nintendo because that was giving it the heft. So I was like, yeah, I don't want that. So yeah, I put them two back, but I got Gardening Mama and Stud in the Stern. So yeah, it's pretty good. I sometimes do end up popping on DS games when I'm not sure, but I'm glad I put them ones back because they do look terrible, don't they? It's sort of in the same ilk as Pets with a Z and all that sort of thing, and like Smirking Coach and all that you have. But yeah, these two are pretty sweet. I showed Dow last Gardening Mama and she didn't know it existed, so she might want to have a go. Don't know. So we're in Oxfam again now. Now it changed on the game front. But I did see Flash Gordon on LP for $9.99. They had some pretty spicy vinyl in this one. It was all individually priced and that. But I was just thinking, £10 for the Flash Gordon soundtrack seemed pretty cheap to me. I was right, it goes between 30 and 50 on eBay, depending on what condition it's in. And this one is in pretty tidy condition. I mean, from an LP from 1981 to look that good, it's pretty sweet. As I say, there were some other ones in here. I saw a David Bowie one. It was David Bowie Low, but that's like his 90s stuff. It's not really what I'm looking for. It's about on the money, that one as well. It was $10.99 in here, and that's usually what it goes for on eBay because I checked it when I got back. But yeah, it's not very often you actually see stuff that's not, someone's granddad's records or whatever. I mean, it's probably not even that anymore, is it? Because everyone's getting... if someone's granddad died now, it'll probably be like a scooter and that. You know what I mean? The like the country western kind of jive, all that like Hank Williams sort of stuff and everything. It's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, there was some of that in here, but there was a good mix as well of other stuff. But yeah, I was in this one later on. We see it in the video. I come back into this Oxfam because this is spread over a couple of days. This video, but yeah, I was checking the condition out and it looked pretty good. But yeah, I played it since. It's not scratched or anything. It's like proper tardy. I'll probably get loads of vinyl enthusiasts complaining that I touched it, got it out the sleeve wrong and that. So yeah, we're in Dove House on Esler Road now, and I've seen them DS games sealed up. But so yeah, Die Hard 4.0, which I decided to get because I mean that one's quite decent in it, and I was like, I mean I would like Die Hard and 1, 2, and 3 on UMD as well. So, but I was having a look at them. It was Jamie Oliver's DS game and some cooking guide. They were sealed up there, £1.50 a piece. Would you about them? I just couldn't be bothered. But yeah, definitely get me Die Hard 4.0 on. But I was about to give it up, but I noticed the Blu-rays had some Star Wars ones in, and because I got the prequels and the sequels last time, I was like, I might as well get the rest of them. And I know Jane's Pedder's going to be annoyed. I might get Soizen in because I'm buying the sequels and that. But I mean, I've been watching Obi-Wan, and it's put me in a Star Warsy mood, so I won't mind having them all on the shelf. The fanboy took over the Star Wars vibe. So yeah, it was Rogue One, Solo, First Awakening, and The Last Jedi, all £2 a piece. CXL them for like 4 and 5 a piece. It was coming in Thrifty. It's just to have them on the shelf, really. I might rewatch them. I don't know. They're divisive, aren't they? I mean, my favourite character is Rose, mate. It's not really, but yeah, you know what I mean. I've been watching the new Obi-Wan series. I thought it's a Star Warsy kind of vibe, so I might as well get them all. So I just need I forgot what in the shop. I forgot what the last one was called. Like what the fuck is the last Star Wars film called? I was like, it was Rise of Skywalker, which makes no sense whatsoever because it's not really the Rise. It's more like the fall of Skywalker and the rise of Palpatine or whatever. I don't know. Spoiler alert. So we're in Mezzle. And seen Die Hard Trilogy, Rayman 2, Hidden and Dangerous, and Medieval 2. It's pretty spicy. What else was there? Yeah, Harry Potter and Atari Anniversary Collection. I wanted Rayman, Medieval, and the Atari Collection. And in this one, they always look it up on CEX. These didn't have a price on them, so I thought, maybe I'll go ask the woman. And they had a Mario Kart, but the thing with Mario Kart was it didn't have the disc in the box. You'll see me open it in a minute. Yeah, there you go. There's no disc in it. So I went to the counter and I was like, how much are these? I'm interested in these three. So I started looking them up on CEX, and I was looking at the box price as opposed to like mint. So they did them a bit cheaper for me, but they were still pretty spicy for a charity shop. They did Medieval for 16. They did the Atari one for £3, which was coming in Thrifty because that's about a tenner. And Rayman 2 was a £6. But they were going to throw the box out to Mario Kart. I was like, I'll give you £1 for the box if you want. I was like, yeah. And she said, why do you want the box? I was like, because sometimes I find the discs, so I'll have a spare box and that. So I paid £26 for all that lot. It's a bit spicy for a charity shop, but I won't leave it behind because in Medieval 2 is pretty rare, man. You don't see that everywhere. So I'm actually in Willoughby this time. I finally got to that one charity shop in Willoughby that I always pass up because I'm always going somewhere else, but I had enough time to get off the bus and do it. It was alright. It won't blow me away or anything. It was Just Dance 4 on Xbox, which I thought was worth more, but it's on Wii, it's worth more because on Xbox you need the Kinect. But they had Most Wanted, which CXL for £4. Just Dance 4 CXL for £5. And I nearly bought Guitar Hero Live, but you need all the stuff for it to be worth anything or worth your while. And yeah, Just Dance 3, which I put back there, but I ended up deciding to get, which is, I think it was, they sell it for £4. It's a bit of a boob, really, because the credit's not that great. Its credit's gone down on them all, but yeah, Just Dance for £3 and Most Wanted. So I was just like ashamed that we weren't out elsewhere for having because there's only one charity shop here and I had to wait for the bus. So we're in Oxfam now again, the second day. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z Fighters. I've been after this for a while and it was $7.99. $7.99's like alright because CX select for a tenner. So I was like, fair enough, Oxfam, I'll give you £8 for this. This is the thing with the Thrift now. It's like some of these prices they're getting high, man. But it kind of balanced it out because I mean, it was £8 for that, but then it was only 39p for the Clone Wars lightsaber duel. I was like, I'll buy that for 39p. And then they had Just Dance 1 for 39p. It's like, there ain't much I won't buy for 39p, but it turns out there is a limit, and it's babysitting party. I was like, I hadn't seen that before, but it reeked of tat. It turns out CX sell it for 75p. But I did see London Racer World Challenge. I have kind of a weird affinity for these London Racer games. The company that makes them, I went on a big rabbit hole about it a while back. So I have got like quite a lot of them. So I thought, you know what, I'll buy that one. I've got London Racer 1 and 2 on PS1, and a few of them on PS2. They're like the antithesis of mediocrity, them games. They're not bad, but they're not good at all either. But there's certain things about them that are amusing, like the radio stations and stuff like that. It's very of the time. Like if you play London Racer 2, you're just transported to like the early 90s. So Just Dance, the Star Wars one, London Racer, and Dragon Ball Z Fighters, bringing it in pretty thrifty. Don't mind paying £8 when something's £10 in CX. That's £2 cheaper, so can't complain really. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice to have a mind-blowing game for cheap prices, but it happens less and less now. So we're in town and we're looking in the Bernardo's window. I see some sealed up Xbox games, and there was Sword of the Samurai on PS2, CX a lot for £6, and unusually Game of the Year edition of Shadow of Murder is like a £5 in CX, and Dragon Age Inquisition is about £3 in CX. But these had 5 and 8 on them, but they were sealed up. So I was like, yeah, you know what, I kind of want them. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to pop on them. So yeah, Dragon Age Inquisition sealed up for £8. Shadow Murder Game of the Year edition for a £5, and then £4 on Sword of the Samurai. And I was like, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I might just keep them sealed and see if the price goes up. I fucking dropped Sword of the Samurai. That's the second game I've dropped this episode. What's going on? But it's not worth now, is it? So yeah, I'm in cash converters, and we're looking at the overpriced PS1 games. But then I found Tekken for a £5. I was like, why? Tekken for a £5, I'll have that. Because they're like £30 on Gun Survivor, £20 on Resident Evil 2. We've seen all these ones before, like Spyro and all that lot. I was like, yeah, weird. And then this Grand Theft Auto 2 just blagged my head. I was like, that's just confusing me, man. It was like half Bomberman, half Grand Theft Auto 2. I was like, what is this? What makes you think you're getting money for this? It's like 2 different games in one box. I mean, if it was like £1, I might have just took a punt on the mystery Frankenstein game, seeing what disc we got. But Tekken 2. It's weird because I've been going on about Dead or Alive quite a lot. Everyone keeps bringing up Tekken to me as well. I think mate at work was going on about Tekken the other day. But one that he was on about Tekken 3. But Tekken 2, I'll take that, man. It's pretty sweet. I was looking in this retro cabinet. I spot it's the 5-in-1 Game Boy Gallery, and Shadowgate Classic for 99p. It's like a £12 game, that, man. So yeah, I was like, I'll have them too as well. 99p is an absolute no-brainer. But yeah, Tekken for a £5 is also pretty good. There was a duck there as well. You see the duck. So yeah, we're in Scope. I saw a sealed up copy of FIFA 20. But yeah, this is the one with all the overpriced games in it, and it's like it's slowed right down. No one's buying anything now. That woman asked me if I wanted a raffle ticket every time I come in. But what I did say, like, what are the actual chances of this happening? I paid that woman £1 for an empty Mario Kart box, and in this Scope they have the disc for £4. I mean, that is statistically, like, I mean, I know eventually I'd probably find a loose Mario Kart. But to find it in the same day I found the box, and there I am with my £1 box, putting my £4 disc in it, making it complete. CXL Mario Kart for £18. They give you a credit of 11. So I essentially bought Mario Kart for a £5. And it was like when that woman was asking me, and Hazel was like, "What are you going to do with the box?" It's like, well, I'm going to find the loose disc and put it in there. She didn't look like that was very likely, but there you go. It's right there. That's me doing it. So yeah, I was waiting to do the 100th episode after we got something pretty spectacular happen, and I think that is completing a Mario Kart in one day. and spending less than a £5 doing it. I was buzzing. I was absolutely buzzing. So that's everything I got this time Thrifting Live. If you like this video, be sure to thumbs it up and subscribe to the channel. You can check out what I'm up to at twitter.com/thriftbytes. You can sometimes catch me live at twitch.tv/thriftbytes, and you can see these re-uploaded to Odyssey at odyssey.com/thriftbytes, and you can check the old blog at thriftbytes.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.